These are the posts that matter, the stuff that your ideal customers want and need to know about your brand when they find you online and are trying to decide if they want to buy from you or another Change Main brand out there that's similar to yours, but not as cool. And the cool thing is with these 12 essential posts, you get to choose how you post them. You get to choose the sustainable posting plan that works best for you. So this could look like posting 3 essential posts per week for 4 weeks, 2 posts a week for 6 weeks, or you could post 1 essential post for 12 weeks to really spread it out until you cycle through your posts again. Hey friend, and welcome to the Feel Good Social Podcast. I'm your host, Kinsey, and I'm here to help you market your business in a genuine way that works without wasting your precious time. So sit back, relax, and enjoy some genuine conversation for the good of your biz. Hey, my Feel Good friend, and welcome to the Feel Good Social Podcast. I'm your host, Kinsey, and I am so stoked to be in your earbuds and especially talking about today's topic because it is near and dear to my heart right now, and I hope it will be for you, or I don't know if I hope that, but maybe it will be for you too. Today, we are talking about how to simplify your content plan for 2024. Because if you've been feeling like content creation is this never-ending race to nowhere, I feel you, my friend. It just seems like everyone is constantly chasing more these days, right? More posts, more likes, more followers, more trends, more everything. And it's exhausting. I personally have fallen off the content creation hamster wheel more times than I can count this year alone. And it's just because, yes, I mean, I've had a busy life lately. I've had a lot of priorities. And at the same time, I've just been feeling exhausted, trying to figure out what I should post, trying to follow the trends, spending time creating posts that aren't really getting a lot of traction anyway. And also, I don't know about you, but I've been feeling like social media is just increasingly turning into this shouting contest, right? It's just been getting louder and louder. And with everyone trying to vie for each other's attention all the time, it really feels like no one is listening. And we're just creating content that feels a little bit clickbaity, a little bit empty, instead of the meaningful stuff that we truly care about when it comes to our brands that actually speaks to the hearts and souls of our ideal customers and that matters. I want 2024 to be less about chasing more and more about focusing on the stuff that matters for my brand. That is the type of content that I want to create. That's the type of content I want to consume. And I think 2024 is just the best year to start, right? I'm laughing because I've been seeing a lot of the typical, January posts being like, okay, guys, let's goal plan. Let's make 2024 our best year yet. We got this, like a lot of motivational pump up things. And then this morning I was scrolling through my Instagram stories and I also saw a post where they're like, making every year your best year yet is kind of not always normal, right? Like it's just such a theme for us to hit January. We're goal planning, we're feeling motivated, we're getting pumped up, and we make New Year's resolutions. And then February hits, and a lot of our resolutions have kind of gone to the wayside, right? The motivation starts to sputter out. And also that sort of culture, firstly, it's kind of draining in a way, right? If this is not a time when you're like ready to say, okay, let's do this, let's do 2024, then it can like drain your energy for no reason. And also it can make you feel bad about yourself. If you get all pumped up in January and you make resolutions that you cannot uphold, goals that you're just not able or willing to do, right? Then when you quit those goals, when you let those goals go, it can make you feel kind of like a failure and like bad about yourself, and also drain your energy, drain your motivation, drain your enthusiasm, or the way you think about your own capabilities when it comes to the other things that you want to do throughout the rest of the year, right? Like we don't want to set the tone in January that we're just going to keep failing throughout the year, right? What if in January instead we made one of our goals to make our content more simple, to make our lives easier, to just make ease a part of the process and the journey? What if we set goals that are doable for us and we set the tone for the upcoming year for things that we can actually achieve so that we can actually hit our goals repeatedly and feel excited and motivated without turning it into all of these big goals that are going to drive us straight into burnout again and again repeatedly throughout the rest of the year. Okay, I'm getting a little bit off the outline, and hopefully that pump up pep talk thing made sense. Hopefully it did something for you, but truly that's what this 12 essential post is all about. It is about streamlining your social media content, bringing it down to the essential things that matter, making sure that we create those posts that we can just continually, regularly post again and again and again, and then creating a sustainable posting plan that works for us, that aligns with our goals, and that will meet our audience where they're at. So that is what is driving today's topic for this episode. As we kick off this new year, I want to share about how we can all not only simplify our content plan to make it feel less overwhelming and actually doable for us as the content creators, but also how we can focus on creating the meaningful content that, might not quote unquote go viral or might not turn us into quote unquote influencers. But you know what it will do? It will share the meaningful story of our brand. It will speak directly to those people who we are meant to reach, and it will do more to bolster the conversions and boost our bottom line in a way that matters for our business, instead of just growing our following of people who aren't ever going to support us or buy from us as small business owners. So if you're a small business owner who simply wants to show up online in a consistent way, maintain your active online presence for your brand, attract your ideal people, and take them on a meaningful journey with your content that turns them into happy customers and gets them to choose your brand when they're trying to decide who they should go to for help, this is the episode for you, because I'm going to be sharing the strategy that I've been developing for that. Let's go ahead and dive in. All right, my friend, now let's dive into the nitty-gritty strategy behind how you can simplify your content in 2024. This strategy is going to be for those people who are not necessarily trying to go viral or become Instagram influencers. This strategy is for people who want to simplify your content and show up consistently to maintain your active online presence, to post about what really matters for your brand. This is for those people who want to create your essential content and then be able to post it again and again and take your audience on a journey of getting to know, like, and trust your brand so that they will want to buy from your brand when the time comes. So I have actually been developing a strategy for this. It's not just me sharing random tips. I'm calling it the 12 Essential Posts Strategy. And what this strategy basically is focusing on the 12 essential content themes, the 12 essential main posts that you can create for your brand that you can post again and again and again. These are the posts that matter, the stuff that you can share to stay consistent and active online as a brand, to attract and nurture your ideal customers, and to boost your sales sustainably and for the long term. This is the stuff that your ideal customers want and need to know about your brand when they find you online and are trying to decide if they want to buy from you or another change main brand out there that's similar to yours, but not as cool, right? And the cool thing is, with these 12 essential posts, you get to choose how you post them. You get to choose the sustainable posting plan that works best for you. So this could look like posting 3 essential posts per week for 4 weeks, 2 posts a week for 6 weeks, or you could post 1 essential post for 12 weeks to really spread it out until you cycle through your posts again. And I'm saying cycle through your posts again because, like I said, this is the essential posts, the essential content that you can share again and again and again. And that's what we're going to do. It's not just a one and done plan. It's a cycle. Post 1 through post 12, then you start the cycle again, which is awesome because it means that it's going to be less time consuming for you to create the content. Have you been feeling frustrated trying to get ChatGPT to sound like you? You know this is an awesome tool you can use for so many things in your business, but you're tired of wasting time going back and forth only to end up with generic copy that sounds like a robot wrote it. Our new brand persona for ChatGPT mini course will help you hone your brand's unique voice with the help of ChatGPT, so you can get ChatGPT to dish up content ideas that are perfect for your brand and write copy that sounds just like you. With this quick, easy, and actionable mini course, we'll walk you through the process of training ChatGPT for your brand. So in less than an hour, you can turn ChatGPT into your amazing new assistant, content creator, copywriter, brainstormer at a minuscule fraction of the cost. So why wait? Sign up for our brand persona for ChatGPT mini course right now at AuthenticAIForEntrepreneurs.com/mini course. And in less than an hour, we'll get your ChatGPT to sound just like your brand and work authentically for your business. So any of these plans are great for business owners who just want to show up online in a simple way and maintain your active online presence, attract your ideal customers, and nurture them in a way that leads them to hopefully buying from you at some point. However, if you do want to post more often, more than your essential posts, that's great too. You can supplement your essential posts with additional content. That's where I would say, create some trending reels per week or just create an in the moment from the heart post. You can totally do that. But at the same time, you will still have at least your one essential post that you will be posting every week so that if life gets in the way and you don't have time to create that trending reel of the week or the from the heart post, you're not feeling it that week, that's okay because you still have your essential post that you are going to be posting, right? So that's what makes this strategy so cool is because we are creating a bank of the most essential content that you can continue to post again and again, that you can spread out over 12 weeks if you want to. And you can supplement it if you want to with the trendy stuff. You can do more things to help boost your conversions, to grow your following, grow your engagement, all that different stuff. But you don't gotta. And if life gets crazy, if life gets in the way, you will still have your essential post to fall back on, right? It's kind of your safety net. So you might be wondering, okay, Kinsey, this all sounds great, but does this strategy actually work? If I'm just repeating all the same stuff over and over, won't my audience get bored with my content? Will these posts actually take them on a journey of wanting to buy from my brand? Or will I just be wasting my time chasing another social media strategy? And the short answer, my friend, is yes, this strategy does work, but there is more to it than that. Let's start with the will people get bored with my content question, because I have been there before. Here is the thing. There is this fear of repeating ourselves when it comes to sharing content online that is totally normal and a lot of people feel. We are the content creators behind our business, and we are smack dab in the middle of everything that we are sharing with our audience. But when it comes to social media, not every single one of your followers is going to see every single one of your posts, right? I mean, how often do you see every single one of the posts from someone that you follow online? And if you do, it's probably one of those people that you are constantly engaging with, but not every single person sees every single post out there, and that's okay. But it does mean that we need to continually be showing up, sharing the same messaging so that we can make sure that we're hitting every single person in our audience with our message at some point. And on top of that, for those people who do repeatedly see your posts, the same content that you're talking about again and again and again, that is okay as well. In fact, it's encouraged. It's something that we need to be doing because think about how we are consuming content these days and think about the way that we scroll through posts online. Our attention spans are getting more and more minimal every day, my friend. When I first started in this space, I heard a statistic that was like, your audience needs to hear, read, see something 7 to 10 times in order for them to actually pay attention to it, in order for it to sink in, and in order for them to take action on that piece of messaging, right? And since then, that number has grown to 22 times was the last number I heard when it came to this statistic. And I'm sure it's actually increased since then because that was even over a year ago, right? But the moral of the story is that even if your audience, your followers do see similar posts from you again and again and again, you're repeating yourself over and over. That's okay because they need to hear it that many times in order for it to sink in order for your brand to stand out, to become memorable, to become known for that specific message that you are sharing, right? So not only is this strategy something that's going to make your life more simple, but it actually is more strategic in becoming known for the thing you want to become known for, in being remembered by your ideal customers, and your ideal customers wanting to choose you and buy from you, take action on your offers when they're ready for it. That brings us to the next question. Will these posts take my customers on that journey that you're talking about? That journey of getting to know, like, and trust my brand so that they do want to buy from my brand. If I'm only showing up, say once a week, if I'm only showing up with these 12 essential posts, will my audience actually be nurtured and get to know my brand and want to buy from my brand? And here's where we're going to get super nerdy, my friends, because the 12 essential posts aren't just individual posts that you share willy-nilly. This strategy is about sharing your posts in a strategic way. We're not just jumping around from topic to topic. Oh, no. And of course, I'm squirming in my seat over here because I get so nerdy with the strategy. I get so nerdy with the storytelling. And that's exactly what we're doing. We are laying these themes out in a way that introduces your brand, that allows your customers to get to know, trust, and like your brand, that nurtures a back and forth relationship with them, and then finally dishes up your offers in a way that doesn't feel salesy because they've already been taken along in this journey of getting to know your brand. And so when it comes time to sell to them, they're not feeling like they're just being surface level sold to. They are ready to hear about your offers. They're excited to hear about your offers, and they will totally buy your offers when they are ready to take action on them. So that is why this strategy is so nerdy and so cool. And now for that final question, will I just be wasting my time on yet another strategy? Because believe me, I would be thinking that if I was you, my friend. I have been there where I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's so many people out there just talking about all these strategies, about all these things I should do when it comes to social media. I honestly have felt that earlier this year. I was like, I am at the point where I don't want to try just another strategy. I want someone to tell me what is the right strategy for me, and I just want to do it. And so if that is you as well, my friend, I'm here to tell you, I created this strategy because of that question. I literally was like, just give me the most meaningful, the most simple strategy that I can implement that's going to allow me to show up consistently online for my brand and that I can supplement if I want to, but I don't really necessarily need to worry about that because at least I know I will be showing up online consistently. And so this strategy is not meant to waste your time. This strategy is grounded in your brand's foundational messaging, and it should be the core foundation of your social media strategy. Not even your social media strategy alone, but any sort of content that you share online, right? This isn't just content that you can share repeatedly on social media. These themes can actually help you gain a better understanding of your brand's messaging overall, which is so, so cool. This is stuff that you can put on your website. This is stuff that you can share with your email list, that you can talk about on podcasts. Your essential posts will help you lay the foundation for your brand's messaging if you haven't nailed that down already. And once you've created these posts, you'll actually free up more space and energy to focus on what really matters in your business, right? I will be the first to admit that social media is usually not the most important task for a small business owner. Social media is not the stuff that you should be focusing on every day that truly moves the needle for your business. The ROI just isn't there. However, it is often the thing that we waste the most time and energy on as small business owners, which is why I get so fired up about this topic and about this strategy, because this strategy allows you to create that essential stuff for your brand so you can free up more time and space to actually focus and spend time and energy on the stuff that matters in your business that will make an immediate difference. Social media is the long game, and I do think it's necessary to show up online. I think it's necessary to keep the lights on in a metaphorical way online for your brand to show that you have an active presence. I think it's a great place for you to nurture your ideal customers, to connect with them, to share the meaningful stuff about your brand. But is it the most important thing? Not usually. And that's why this strategy is so awesome, because it can help you really stay consistent, stay active, show up in a meaningful way, nurture those relationships without completely allowing social media to take over your life, without having to chase every trend every week that's fleeting and empty. And you cross your fingers hoping that you'll be seen, hoping that, oh, maybe you'll go viral. But guess what? If you do go viral, often it's not even the people who you want to reach anyway, right? So oh man, this strategy is not a waste of your time at all. It can help you in so many ways. And the last of which is that it can actually free up creative space for you as a content creator. You may be like me. Here's a weird thing about me. I actually do enjoy creating content. There have been so many times in my business where I've been like, I am enjoying creating this content right now. I'm having fun with this. This is great for me. But I'll be honest, in the past 6 months to a year, I've really struggled with creating content. It hasn't felt fun for me. It hasn't felt creative because I've been putting so much pressure on myself to show up in a certain way. Because I've been getting down on myself for not being consistent like I have been in the past and all that different stuff. And I am so loving this strategy because it really truly can relieve that pressure that you might be putting on yourself to post all the time, to post in a certain way. And it really can actually open up creative space for creating more content or being more creative in your business in general, right? Which is so awesome. Oh man, okay. Can you tell I got fired up in that last part? So now for the big question that might be on your mind. You might be like, okay, Kinsey, I hear you. I'm ready for it. I'm on the edge of my seat. What are these 12 essential posts? And I will be honest with you, my friend, I cannot go through all 12 essential posts on this podcast. Number one, we don't have time, especially on today's podcast where I have just like yapped on and on about this strategy. And number two, I have actually created an online course that walks you through this entire strategy, right? Not just the strategy that I've explained on today's podcast, but it walks you through the 12 essential posts in detail, giving you different post ideas for each of the themes, the core post for each theme that you definitely should create, plus additional post ideas if you want to freshen up your content, plus caption templates that you can use for your brand, suggested visuals. I even include ChatGPT prompts that you can use if you want to, just to help make the content creation process more easy. This online course is super awesome. It's called the 12 Essential Post Strategy, and it's available now on demand for only $47. Head to feelgoodsocial.com/mini course. Plus, if you sign up before January 14th of 2024, you will receive an invite to our live challenge that goes along with the 12 essential posts. I'm so excited for, because not only will you get the on-demand mini course for the 12 essential posts that gives you all of this stuff, literally caption templates, suggested visuals, post ideas, plug and play ChatGPT prompts for each of the 12 essential posts, along with digital resources such as planners, checklists, calendars, all the different stuff. But on top of that, the bonus live challenge will include 12 days of live support from me and an awesome community that will do the work along with you. Kicking off on January 14th of 2024, we will be coming together to create our 12 essential posts. 12 days, 12 posts, together, okay? I will be dishing up a daily email reminder with inspiration. You will have a community where you can brainstorm ideas, ask for feedback, and share your finished post with the group. It's going to be great for connection, for accountability, for getting our content done, our essential posts done that we could then use again and again throughout the rest of the year. It's going to be an awesome time and be so impactful for your calendar, your content creation process, and your social media presence for the rest of the year, my friend. So if you are interested in getting this mini course and joining the live challenge, head to feelgoodsocial.com/mini course. It is currently available now if you want to get started before the challenge, for sure. It will be available forever. So whether you are listening to this episode before the challenge and you're ready to hit the ground running, you can totally start the course now. If you want to join the challenge, or if you're listening after the challenge, either way, head to feelgoodsocial.com/mini course. That's where you will find all the details and you can sign up for the course right now and get started today. And that said, my friend, I am going to be sharing a deep dive into 4 of the essential posts in next week's episode. I'm not going to leave you hanging with what the heck are these 12 essential posts that you've been talking about. So make sure you come back next week because I will be deep diving into 4 of the essential posts that you can share for your brand, along with caption templates, visuals, all that jazz, so that you can hit the ground running, creating at least 4 of these essential posts for you. But like I said, there's 12 of them. My friend, that would be multiple episodes long. And I have created this awesome course with these resources, and we have the live challenge coming up. So I can't do all of them. But anyway, if you're intrigued by this at all, you know that I dish up everything to make it as easy as possible for you. Head to feelgoodsocial.com/mini course. I would love for you to snag this mini course. I would love for you to join the challenge. And I would love for you to show up consistently and easily on social media in a meaningful way for your brand in 2024. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I hope you gleaned some insight. I hope that it has inspired you to possibly create content in a more simple way this year and be a little easier on yourself. And I will catch you next time I catch you. Thanks so much for listening, my friend. For show notes and a whole lot of other awesome freebies, visit feelgoodsocial.com. Simply go to feelgoodsocial.com for all the goods.